Now, we all know that local hospitals are bursting at the seams with COVID-19 patients, but tonight the virus is affecting critical EMS personnel too. 7 investigator Ross Jones has a look at the impact in Detroit.
It's the haunting sound heard almost every hour in Detroit, sirens wailing through city streets. And with the peak of coronavirus still believed to be weeks away, the city's EMS personnel will be under more stress with each passing day.
No, the reality is the numbers are up.
Thomas Gayhart is the president of the Detroit Firefighters Association. He says a typical number of medical runs for the city is about 400 a day, but in the last week, those numbers have surged 20% to just over 500.
It's going to be tough. The numbers are probably going to go up, but we're kind of hoping and waiting and seeing if things get better here. We're watching the manpower.
During peak hours, he says the city runs 25 ambulances, their entire fleet. They could add more if they need them, but they need to add more manpower too.
I know that the number of calls to 911 have been skyrocketing. It's putting a huge demand on EMS.
In New York City, which is about a week ahead of Detroit in the pandemic, emergency response calls are as high as they have ever been. FEMA is sending New York 250 more ambulances to meet demand and 500 more EMTs. In Detroit today, demand for emergency services is being met, but COVID-19 is already thinning the ranks of the city's fire department. As of today, 58 members are in quarantine, 77 are in isolation, and 17 have tested positive. If enough EMS personnel go down, the city may have to use firefighters to operate ambulances. So far, that's not necessary, and officials hope that it never is.
And I really just want to pound home how hard our guys and gals are out there working. They're pounding the streets, and they're getting on these runs as fast as they can.
The Firefighters Union tells me tonight that a new order of personal protection equipment recently arrived, and more is expected in the pipeline. Right now, they believe they have the tools they'll need to stay safe. We're in Detroit tonight. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.
Yeah, we certainly need them to stay safe. Thank you so much, Ross.